the top stories, ZIZ engineer Lake and former general manager Galloway awarded. Premier Brantley joined the conversation on COP28 and semi-finalists announced for senior Calypso monarch. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the Channel 5 newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation's engineer Keith Lake and former general manager Via Galloway were awarded for their dedication and commitment to broadcasting by the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, Deputy Prime Minister and Parliamentary Representative for Constituency 1 at his annual Classic Red Gala. The awards were given on Sunday. Minister Hanley congratulated and thanked the awardees.
This is one way of me in the constituency showing our appreciation to the hard work and the contributions of so many. Of course, I am indeed happy that the recipients would have accepted and they are here to receive the awards.
Mr. Keith Lake has worked at ZIZ for the past 32 years, while former general manager Via Galloway worked at the corporation for over 45 years. In other news, Premier of Nevis Honorable Mark Brantley has lent his voice to the conversation at the Conference of Parties or COP28. Speaking via video message, Premier Brantley expressed his solidarity with Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and his delegation. He said with the ongoing effects of climate change, the discovery of large deposits of geothermal energy on Nevis and the potential it brings will be revolutionary.
In Nevis, we have discovered large deposits of geothermal energy, far in excess of the needs of St. Kitts and Nevis. The potential to harness this renewable energy resource for the benefit of St. Kitts and Nevis, but also for export to neighboring islands, and for the development of new industries and a new economy based on renewable energy is truly revolutionary. The realization of geothermal energy promises to make St. Kitts and Nevis the first nation in the world to wean itself entirely off fossil fuels for the generation of electricity. We shall in the near future be able to declare to the world that we are truly the greenest place on planet Earth.
Premier Brantley also noted that St. Kitts and Nevis is reimagining our small island state, fueled by renewable energy, to become a global example of a sustainable island state and encouraged partnerships in this effort.
Geothermal energy allows us cheaper, cleaner energy, which leads to energy security for our country. Cheap, clean energy allows us to achieve greater desalination efforts to bring more potable water to our people. More water to our people means our farmers can grow more food. Cheap, clean energy means more industries, new jobs, and a new economy. Geothermal energy, therefore, represents for St. Kitts and Nevis and our sub-region energy security, water security, food security, and economic security. But none of this promise can be realized without investment and the provision of capital to small island states like us to develop these renewable energy resources. We are, in St. Kitts and Nevis, on the cusp of a revolution to transform lives in our region and to help save our shared planet Earth. We ask you here gathered to help us achieve that revolution by seeing the pursuit of renewable energy as a global public good and providing the critical financing to harness it.
He also commended the United Arab Emirates on its leadership of COP28 and its role in leading the landmark decision of creating a loss and damage fund to help the most vulnerable countries recover from climate disasters. Meanwhile, Calypsonians lived to venture on to the semi-finals, hoping to make it into the finals on December 29th. For 2 nights of eliminations, the following persons will sing at the semi-finals on December 14th. Kamal with 444 points. Hollywood with 414 points, Mighty Godfrey with 413 points, King Socrates with 412 points, Lady Diva with 402 points, Mighty Pat with 401 points, Lady Composer with 401 points, Green Tea with 382 points, Queen Singing Jackie with 379 points, Mighty Watch Your Back with 376 points, Invincible with 376 points, I Soursop with 373 points, also with 373 points, Mighty Freddy with 371 points, King Craig with 370 points, and Nutsy with 365 points. After the break, International Day of Persons with Disabilities observed, and Foreign Minister Douglas networks with investors at COP28. Stay with us.
Hey! This Christmas is all about you. Yeah, boy. Flow with the joy and better value. Together, imagine all we could do. Prizes and offers inspired by you.
This holiday season, get 2 Samsung A04Es for only $299 EC when you sign up for a family postpaid plan. Enjoy up to 60 gigabytes of data, unlimited WhatsApp and YouTube.
This Christmas is all about you. Telling you, boy, Flow brings the joy and better value.
Flow, connecting hearts and homes this Christmas. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
Here's your Hustlers Value Mart Idea Specials, running November 30th to December 13th. The more you shop, the more you save. Into December, get the double points on dairy and frozen food. Now, our Value Blue Tag Specials. Sunny Delight Smooth and Tangy, $5.99. Egg waffles and pancakes, $13.99. Stone Ridge Ice Cream, $16.99. General Mills Honey Nut Cheerios and Lucky Charms, $17.99. Essential Everyday Shredded and Chunk Cheeses, $7.99. Quaker Granola Bars, $12.99. And now, our very low weekly value deals. Nora Sides, $7.99. Orchid Apple Drinks, $9.99. Ensure Nutritional Drinks, $8.99. Quaker Oat Regular and Quick, $17.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $7.99. Extra Liquid Detergent, $12.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, and get the double points for more rewards today!
I'm an accountant, and you know what excites me? Precision. Just like crunching numbers accurately, National Bank's Apex Mortgage offers the lowest interest rate in the country, 3.99% guaranteed.
Precision is essential in construction as well, just like Apex Mortgage's attention to the detail of our dreams. If you are a college or university graduate, this is your opportunity.
Details are everything for an engineer, and Apex Mortgage recognizes this. Offering up to 40 years for repayment, it perfectly complements my home ownership needs. Plus, National has my back with a 3-month payment grace period.
Apex Mortgage.
For me.
And me.
And me too.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Aging and Disabilities recognized and observed December 3rd as International Day of Persons Living with Disabilities. Minister of Aging and Disabilities Honorable Iselene Phillip, in an address to mark the day, informed that persons with disabilities are estimated to be 10 to 15% of the population of St. Kitts and Nevis. The theme for this year's observance is United in Action to Rescue and Achieve the SDGs for, with and by persons with disabilities. She asked for persons to see the theme as a call.
I'd like to reiterate the point and perspective that seeing a person with a disability who is employed, who graduates from high school or earns a degree, who gets married, builds a home, and starts a family, these persons should not be seen as inspirational. Humanitarian rights activists remind us that access to education, proper health care, decent employment, appropriate shelter, and a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and pride are things that every human is entitled to and should have the option to enjoy. So in keeping with the theme of this year's observation of International Day for Persons with Disabilities, I urge all of us to accept the clarion call to unite in action to rescue and achieve the SDGs for, with, and by persons with disabilities.
Minister Phillip noted her the initial report to the United Nations Committee for the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
This report will outline how our nation has sought to improve the lives of persons with disabilities, but most importantly, it will point to our gaps and challenges that require immediate attention. The government has already demonstrated its commitment to full inclusion and participation of persons with disabilities through the establishment of this ministry and the creation of a unit for disability services. During this year in 2023, officers in the department have been building stronger relationships with partners, engaging in numerous consultations with various stakeholders, and spreading awareness.
She said the mandate of disability services is to prioritize engagements with persons with varying disabilities along with relevant stakeholders and community allies. In other news, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Economic Development and Investment, is meeting with potential investors while at the Conference of Parties, or COP28, in the Middle East. Foreign Minister Douglas is joining Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terence True, in pitching the Federation as a geostrategic partner to diversify their portfolios and who view sustainability as a key commodity. The foreign minister views the hosting of COP28 in the Middle East and North African region as a key opportunity to consolidate strategic networks and cultivate impact investors who are keen to grow their green and blue investments in island states. The foreign minister is also leveraging his presence in Dubai to build out his ministerial portfolios, particularly those investment and economic development. In other news, the police have released the autopsy report of Kevin Dwight Collins. Collins was shot on November 22nd in the Upper Monkey Hill area of St. Peter's. According to Dr. Nautica Phillip, resident pathologist, he died of hypovolemic shock due to gunshot wounds to the abdomen. He succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. Coming up in regional news, former U.S. ambassador arrested in Florida. The details when we come back.
Get ready for an electrifying weekend of savings at Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers. Join us for discount deals, deductions, Dynamo Days, 25% off-a-thon this weekend and enjoy a massive 25% discount on select items. Revamp your